Hey guys, so I'm gonna try a little something today. I did this painting a little while back. Let's see if I can get it in there where you can see it. Maybe it's a little close, but these hydrangeas, and everyone kind of liked them, so I thought I'd do a little video maybe just how to do a hydrangea. I'm not gonna do the whole painting today, but to show you that it's not as difficult as it might look. There's lots of little marks and all that, but pretty easy. So I was going to try and run through just one hydrangea with you real quick and see if we can work through that together, see if it's something you like to see. Let me put that out of the way. All right. So I already went, of course. We're going with it. We're going to keep going here. I just knocked my camera. I already went through, made a circle. I literally used a solo cup and traced around it. You can do whatever you want. You can draw a circle. You can do a C and a backward C where they connect and that makes a circle. I did a solo cup and I just did a little bit of background on there so there's something there, even though we're not doing a full painting of it. So I'm going to do one real quick. These brushes I'm using, I have seen better days, but I'm going to use this bigger brush here. And I'm going to do a burgundy one. So I'm going to get burgundy on my brush. I'm going to do like the bottom half of the circle. Don't worry about it being perfect because we're going to cover things up. I'm just going to paint this bottom down here. Again, I'm trying to make a nice little line, but I don't need to. It's going to be covered up. And then I would maybe brush it off a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but then I'm going to grab some white. It's okay if some of the burgundy gets in there because we're going to mix it a little bit too. And the other half of the circle is white with a little burgundy. You can kind of mix it in there in the center. That's the base of it. Pretty darn easy. Excuse me. And then I'm going to take a round brush. Let's see if I can see it. There we go. And I'm going to grab white on it. And what you're going to do several times here, and it might be a little difficult to see in the lighter area here. I'll do it in the darker area too. We're just going to make kind of a star, but not on purpose star, just kind of 5 little lumps. They can be chunky, they can be messy. I'll do one in the more burgundy area so you can see it there too. So 1, 2, you can go in with it, 4, 5. They're not perfect shapes. Out or in, 4, 5. They don't have to be all 5 either. You can do 4. I tend to like the 5. And you're going to go all through this circle here. I made it a fairly big circle so we can see it, so it might take a little time here. Again, that one line's way longer. This one's kind of wonky. It doesn't matter. Just going to keep going. You don't have to dip between every one to get fresh white because we want some of the burgundy to show through too. So it's okay that you're picking up some of that. I'm using a pad here, so it tends to, I think, dry faster than it would on canvas. So I'm not picking up as much of it as you would on canvas because it would be still quite wet because you just went over it. But it's okay to grab some of it is what I'm saying, because you want these little areas where there's burgundy popping through. I might even, on some of these upper ones, I might grab a little extra burgundy because, like I said, it's not wet still. So I have a little variety in here. So you're just going to go through, continue for quite a while here. And I'm going to go do the outer edges now, but then we'll go back and fill in some, but we're going to leave some areas open. But I'm just going to do like individual ones that kind of cover my line where it goes into the background. I traced with pencil, so I want to make sure I covered that pencil line up. On the original one, when I painted it, I just traced with paint, actually. So it was just the background color on it. But again, these can go different directions because it's a flower. It's not, they don't all go the same. So we're going to go all the way around. I would probably say I would prefer the tracing with the actual paint because then you don't have to worry about covering up such a line, but you want to still cover up kind of the transition into the background. So I'm going all the way around with this, and then we'll go look at the inside and see what else we want to do in there, adding more to make it more hydrangea-y. That's a word, I think. Gonna make it one, and this is why, like I said, it doesn't matter if your lines were perfect when you made the circle area. You're gonna cover it up anyway. Makes it look a little fluffy. Okay, and then there's still definitely areas in here where I have some room. I want to throw some in. Again, you don't have to do all of them big. You can do a one-off little stroke here. That one was kind of thick here. Fill in the big chunks, but we still want to see some of the colors, so of course we're not completely painting over the burgundy. Just pick your spots. And I decided I didn't really like that one where I added extra burgundy. Like I said, on canvas, when you just have done this, that's going to be still freshly wet and you'll be able to grab some of those colors. I'm going to kind of cover over my transition from the burgundy to the white here because of that same reason, because it's already kind of dry and I can't kind of smudge it and blend it too much anymore. Put some more in here. Go that again because it's still too much sticking out for my liking. Put some more down here. And I know, like I said, because I traced in the darn pencil just for quickness' sake, it does make a little bit more to cover on the edges, but that's all right. It also depends, like the painting I showed you, there's other ones around it, so they're kind of going to blend into each other and you're not going to see all that anyway, but for the sake of this, we'll go over it a little bit more. And that really, literally, is all there is to it. You just go back until you're happy with it. I don't want that big old line from burgundy to, well, lighter burgundy because it did blend in a little bit before it dried. But that's really the extent of it. So if you want to try something like that, see if you can do that. Again, I would do it on canvas just because it makes it easier for those colors to blend. But this was just for a quick little thing. I have a little notepad here. It's meant for, I think, watercolor, honestly, but I use it for this. Well, no, it's not watercolor. I don't know. Mixed media pad. But that's it. So go ahead and give it a try and see how you like it. Maybe officially I'll do a full video of the entire hydrangea painting one of these days, but wanted to throw out something for you there. And that's it. Thank you. Have a good day.